Julie Solomon here, brand strategist, business coach, and founder of the influencer podcast, Influencer Academy, and Pitch It Perfect. Today, I'm sharing the 5 steps to turn your side hustle into a full-time, thriving business. First, I want you to raise your hand if you have a side hustle or passion project. Now keep that hand up if you've ever wanted to take that hustle full-time. If you raised your hand, you're not the only one. The gig economy is growing faster than ever before, and as a matter of fact, it's growing so fast that 71% of employees report having a side hustle for extra income. Now this means more of you are asking, how do I take my side hustle full-time? Well, I hear you, and I'm here to help. As a matter of fact, I had about 5 side hustle jobs before I felt confident, both mentally and emotionally, to go all in on the career that I've built today. So having lots of side hustles is very common, but here's the truth. A huge part of successful entrepreneurship is self-reliance, consistency, and focus. If you're serious about truly stepping into that business that you so badly desire and bringing your big idea to life this year, you need a plan. That's why I'm sharing a 5-step roadmap that you can use to build your business starting today. Each step should take you 1 to 2 months, meaning by this time next year, you can have a thriving full-time hustle. Let's dive in. Step 1, start with a self-assessment. Now, it takes a lot of work to create a sustainable income on your own. You need to get really honest with yourself. Ask yourself questions like, what inspires you to take this action? Is it financial freedom, location, independence, doing what you love for a living, a desire to make an impact in the world? Then ask what sacrifices you're willing to make in order to make it happen. Whatever your driving force is, write it down and visit it often to stay on course toward your goals. Step 2, tap into your network. Now that you're crystal clear about why you want to do this, it's time to let your network know. First, you gotta update your social media profiles and secure a website domain to reflect your new business venture. Once your networking tools are tidied up, you gotta figure out how you're connected to the people who work in your industry or the industry that you're trying to get in. Look for opportunities to collaborate or offer support. When you're first starting out, relationships are extremely valuable and often lead to referrals. Growing a business takes a village, it does. Do not feel like you have to go at it alone and stay isolated. Step 3, get realistic with your time and goals. Time management is always a struggle when you don't have anyone to report to but yourself. We all have that feeling. But my secret to cutting my workdays in half is batching, which means taking blocks of time to focus on one thing and don't let anything or anyone get in the way of that. Now, the best way to beat procrastination or resistance is to sit down each morning and write 3 things that you will batch that day. Now, these should be manageable tasks that you not only feel confident being able to complete in a day, but actually relate to the goals in which you're trying to achieve. So nothing too heavy or unrealistic. You want to repeat this every day, and if you struggle to finish your 3 daily tasks, then you'll quickly start to see where you need to make adjustments in your schedule. Step 4, get clear on your audience and get confident in your pitching. Now that you've created your foundation, it's time to get clear on who you're talking to, who you're trying to attract, who you're going to be serving and selling in the future. You got to know who they are, what challenges they face, and how you help solve those challenges. Now, the next order of business, start pitching like it's your job, because it is. No matter what your venture, you need to get comfortable with pitching to clients, brands, companies, investors. Now, I've been teaching pitch skills for years in my program, and the reason why is simple. Because you have to learn how to sell yourself in a way that builds confidence and clarity. It's not about being sleazy or slimy, it's about what you do and how you service. Step 5, lean into sales and marketing. Okay, so by now you've been networking, creating content, you've gotten super clear on who you serve, and you've mastered your pitching. So now it's time to sharpen your sales and marketing skills. So you gotta take a step back and look at everything that you've done so far. What makes you unique? What are you offering that no one else is? You gotta find your competitive edge and lean into it with all you've got. Make yourself known as the go-to in your niche. Okay, let's recap these 5 steps. 1, self-assess and clarify your purpose. 2, Tap into your network and build relationships. 3, sharpen your time management skills. 4, get clear on your audience and get confident in your pitching. 5, go all in with sales and marketing. So when all is said and done, make sure that you take time to pay gratitude to everything that you're accomplishing. By the time next year rolls around, you can look back on all that you've accomplished this year and start to set those new goals for the next year. Now, do you want a step-by-step method to hold you accountable through these steps? Well, make sure to head to juliesolomon.net/success and download the 5 steps from side hustle to entrepreneur success cheat sheet. This downloadable guide is completely free and will help you stay on track with everything that you've learned today. Again, that's juliesolomon.net/success. This is Julie Solomon. Thanks again for joining me today, and make sure to come back next week for our next video in this series where I share exactly how to get started with your side hustle with confidence and how to recognize and shift potential mistakes that can come your way. See you next week.